Welcome. Filthy Kitchen Cooking. I'm the Squadron. Anyway, it is now 4:30 in the day. I should be in bed, but I went to bed early. After I got home from work, I went to bed and I actually managed to get a little sleep. And by little, I mean, I don't know how much sleep I got, but it's probably a couple hours. So I'm not really tired now, and I just did 600 calories on the bike, so I'm happy about that. And even though I'm not really hungry at the moment, I figure if I don't eat something, I will regret it. I will be very hungry later, so I'm gonna eat. That's the deal. I'm gonna make a sandwich, and yeah. Usually I don't eat when I'm hungry, but this is kind of a preemptive warding off future hunger situations. You know, it's kind of like if you're going out for a long car drive and you don't really have to go to the bathroom, you kind of, well, I better go to the bathroom because, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? That sort of thing. So I got the toast being made. The bread is in the toaster. And now I'm going to get the eggs done. I don't like greasing the bowl with the oil because the egg sticks to the bowl. I have a little bacon grease. I like to use that. Speaking of bacon grease, I will be making some bacon and eggs probably tomorrow. I bought some bacon. It's a bit of a story that makes me a little angry because I bought the bacon, it was on sale, and they charged me the wrong price. They overcharged me, but I had a friend at work tell me that, oh, if they do that, they're supposed to give it to you for free. So I have my receipt and I'm gonna go back. But the sad thing is several times I've brought stuff back to the supermarket. I didn't know that they're supposed to give it to me for free. And yeah, I ended up getting refunded or whatever, but not getting it for free. So I'm going to test this theory. And also, I remember one time I was at the supermarket and the teller made a mistake with peanut butter. And my daughter was with me. And he said, oh, just take it. So, of course, I wasn't going to take it because in my mind it was theft. And, you know, not that I would take it anyway, but I certainly wouldn't take it from my daughter. So I was kind of a bit unhappy that he said just take it. So I walked out and left. But when the guy I worked with told me that, oh, if they make a mistake, they're supposed to give it to you for free. Now, in retrospect, I realized that this guy was probably just following store policy that most of them are supposed to be doing. Most of them probably don't know about it, but this guy probably knew about it and he was actually doing the right thing. But I didn't say anything to him. I mean, he knew I heard him or whatever, but there was a woman behind me in line waiting to get checked out. And when he said take it for free, she kind of looked at me too, because I'm sure she felt the same way I did, that, oh, that's stealing. And I think she was kind of judging me, thinking I was going to take it because he said to take it. But now I think he was right and I just didn't know, and neither did the woman behind me. But still, I don't really I don't regret it, I don't begrudge it. It's just funny how when someone tells you a new piece of information, sometimes your mind goes back to a long forgotten incident and it all of a sudden makes sense, which is very interesting the way the human mind works. So that's why I am relating this story. It's very interesting. I thought it was very interesting. So hopefully you found it interesting too, because, you know, that's why I told you. I told you because if I think it's interesting, maybe somebody else out there in YouTube land will also think it's interesting. But then again, maybe I'm just rambling and babbling and you people are just watching me because you love sandwiches. And this is a very popular sandwich making channel on YouTube. I don't want to brag, but I got 24 viewers. 24 people check me out. So thank you, everybody. This YouTube channel is just kind of an experiment to get me used to daily videos. And one day, when I have more time, I will put a little more effort into my videos, but at least I'll have the habit of daily videos under my belt. And I hope some of you at least enjoy these videos. I always wanted to have like a public access type TV show or whatever, but of course now everybody has the ability to do that. I don't have the time that I once did. It's funny because years ago, me and one of my friends, Steve, he lived very close to the public access station, and we used to think about putting a public access show together long ago. And of course that became years later the premise of the Wayne's World movies. So me and Steve could have been the original Wayne and Garth had we known better. But we were young and didn't, and yeah, they probably wouldn't have gave us a show anyway. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have, but I don't know how public access works. But anyway, that's my memory of it. Channel 9, I think it was. And that Channel 9 building was literally a 1-minute walk from Steve's house, where I had spent a lot of my childhood, teenage years, say. At Steve's, that was kind of where we hung out a lot of the time. And of course, Steve is still one of my very best friends, and I imagine always will be. Bosom buddies, you know, these people you grow up with, you can't do that. I think unless you're in wartime or something like that, as an adult, you just don't build these type of relationships. And yes, it happens in war for sure. But my friendship with Steve continues to this day, by which I mean it's not just reminiscing about old times. I mean, it goes on and on. I do have friends where basically we don't have much to say anymore, but we can always reminisce about old times, and that's a different story. But most of my bosom buddies, our friendship continues to this day. And I do have a friend here in town that I sincerely do want to rekindle our friendship. Not that it needs kindling, it's just I never see the guy and he lives in town, and it's just my life has been so chaotic with everything I'm going through. But sadly, I haven't got my act together good enough to get back with him hanging out, you know. But that's it. I'm doing the kind of Jordan Peterson clean your room type routine, you know, taking care of what I can take care of. Not to make you think I'm actually cleaning my room, but I am at least exercising and all that jazz, you know. The room I'm cleaning is the room that encases my soul, my body. I'm working on the body, and once the body work is well established, I'll expand outward to rooms and house and maybe neighborhood, and you know, before you know it, maybe planet Earth. So when I'm in charge of planet Earth, I'll tell you where to send the money. Anyway, I got my sandwich basically made. This video is getting long, so we'll end it here. Save your baloney, people. Fake Tupperware does the trick. This is not a Tupperware product. There is a brand name on it, but I can't see it right now. I was gonna call it out. Maybe they'd send me some free storage containers. Anyway, till next time, who loves your baby? This guy, don't forget it. And also remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world. Probably mine. So till next time, which will probably be later this evening. Love you.